hope you have an amazing New Year's. I just wanted to make a video to say Happy New Year. I hope everyone is having an amazing day and continues to have amazing days for the rest of forever. But I just wanted to hop on and say thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for helping me build this community. And thank you for all being just so amazing. I really love connecting to you guys. I love chatting with you guys, and I love giving you guys something that's going to help your lucidity practice, and hopefully we can skyrocket our lucidity practice in the new year. Also, I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to manifest your dream life, or whatever you want to manifest or create in your life in this new year, but you can use this obviously past 2020. But I love the law of attraction, and it is down to a science. It truly is a universal law. And so I want to give you guys some tips on how to make whatever you're wanting to manifest or your dreams a reality. So we're going to get into that. But first, I wanted to show you a little bit of what I've been working on. For anyone who doesn't know me personally, I am a painter, and I just love to paint, and I love to create art. And I've created a couple cool pieces recently that I wanted to show you before we get into those tips. This is the first one I have. I did recreate this one after because this one's cool. I didn't like exactly how it turned out, so I have been messing a little bit with it. And most of my paintings are of space or spacey things. I'll show you a lot more in the future. I have all the ones that I've sold. I've printed out pictures of them, so I have them all over. So I'll definitely have to show you guys those in the future. But that is one of the ones I created recently. The next one is this one, and I really do like this one. And for any of you who haven't seen me on Twitch, I do painting streams sometimes, and like random streams on Twitch. So this is one of the ones I did on stream, and I liked it so much that I actually created a bigger painting of it after. And so I think it's pretty cool. I don't know why this picture is just so fun to paint, but I guess now I have a couple of them, so those are cool. And the most recent one I finished yesterday is a Machu Picchu painting. You can't really see the lighting the way it should be in this camera, but the background is really cool and really colorful, but you can't really see it. But yeah, this is the one that I created most recently. And I would love to hear about your guys' hobbies, or what you've been up to lately, what you've been creating lately, anything like that. So if you have anything that you want to keep me up to date on or show off, definitely leave it in the comments. And if you're not a painter, or if you've never created art yet, maybe that's something new that you can try in the new year, because anyone into art knows that you don't necessarily have to, there's no good or bad when it comes to art. It's just so fun and so chill. And you never know, you can probably create some really dope things that you didn't even know you could. So it's worth a shot. Now we've got that out of the way, and now that you guys have seen a little bit of what I've been up to, that's just a small piece. I do a lot of things, but that is something that I've been focusing on a lot. Now that we have gotten through that, I do want to give you guys the tips on how to manifest well, like how to actually get results in the new year. A lot of us just think that if we think about what we want, or that we hope it shows up or something like that, then it will just come, you know, and sometimes it does. But if you want to learn this like universal law of how to like manifest and attract down to a science, these are some of the things that I would recommend doing. Number 1, write down what you want and read through it often. Some of us want a change in our life, some of us want more money, some of us want a different job or to live somewhere different, but a lot of us don't actually get down to the specifics of it. And so it's hard to manifest something if we don't know exactly what we want. So write out exactly what you want. Write out your dream life like you're writing it from present tense. Oh, I love my life. My life is so amazing. I do this. I travel to these places. I make this much a year, and so on and so forth. Really put yourself in the place of having what you want, and really start to really think about it and paint out the fine details within this, and it will be a lot easier to focus on what you want and what you need to do to get there. Number 2, connect to the feeling or emotional response of having what you want. As you guys have heard me talk about before, everything around us is energy. Everything around us is energy. And the law of attraction works on a quantum level. So what we're feeling on a quantum level is what we attract on a quantum level. So say you want money, but you're very frustrated that you don't have it at your current job, or thinking about money stresses you out. You're sending out a stressful or a negative emotional response with money. And so what you should practice on this new year, and for years to come, is really creating the emotional response of already having what you want. If you already had all the money you want, say you want to make $200,000 a year, How would you feel being in that moment? Don't think about it in the future like, oh, that would be nice. How does it feel now? Pretend that you just barely made a breakthrough in your business, or you got an amazing job, or you got an amazing opportunity, and you just barely found out about it. What would you feel? Like, really feel it, and you will be surprised that your world starts to slowly change. And I've talked about this in one of my previous videos on how I became an entrepreneur at 23 years old. And if you want more information about this, I would definitely recommend checking that video out. And you can find it up here somewhere. But remember, it's not just imagining what you want that's important. The emotion that you have towards that is what is going to make the biggest impact. So create a positive emotional response of already having what you want, and keep consistent with it. Keep thinking about it. Really play it out in your mind like it's already there, and you will be seriously so surprised at what you experience. Number 3, create a vision board. This isn't necessary, but I honestly really recommend it because they did some sort of study on vision boards, and the more you look at what you want and read about what you want, so having a picture and text explaining what it is that you're attracting, it's 40% more likely to come into your life. That's almost half. That's crazy. And so even if it's a small vision board, you don't have to get a whole board like I did and print out pictures and write tons of stuff. It doesn't have to be like a full vision board. You could even just have it on your computer, have a PDF that you created with everything you want to attract and words explaining what it is. So if you have a picture of money, write down $200,000 a year or $200,000 a month, whatever you want. Just dream big, don't limit yourself, and really just create what you want on this vision board and look at it every single day. And tie this to the previous things we talked about as well. Look at your vision board. Imagine already having it. Imagine that gratitude, that excitement of having what you want. I do this every single day. It is nuts, guys, and it happens really fast. There's no timeline to when this will happen. It's not like, oh, in exactly 3 weeks you're gonna get what you want if you do it. No, like, it could be sooner than that. It could take longer than that. There's no timeline to it, but starting now will make your dreams come true faster. And that may seem cliche, like, oh, you can create your dreams, all dreams come true, but seriously, it is. We create our reality. There's been studies on this literally forever, for a while now. And look into the stories of manifestation if you're still new to this, or if you're like, kind of sounds too good to be true, doesn't sound like it will work. Look into it. And one thing that I'd recommend looking into is the audiobook, The Science of Getting Rich. And it's like Wallace something, I'm sure a lot of you know, and you're gonna be like, damn it, Haylee, what the hell? But I will post a link to that in the description if you want to check out the audiobook. It's on YouTube. It will change your freaking life. If that's something you're wanting to manifest, listen to that audiobook and you will be so amazed. It literally breaks it down to a science. And they even say this is how you can attract anything you want in your life with mathematical accuracy. Sounds pretty promising to me. So yeah, if you want to check that out, I'm going to leave a link to that in the description and maybe the comments too. We'll see what happens. Or if you met yourself from 5 years in the future, what would their life look like? I do this in meditation. If you don't meditate, like, you can just sit there and close your eyes and imagine it. I guess that's kind of meditating still. Basically, just imagine meeting yourself that's in the future 5 years. What would they look like? What was their life look like? What are they doing? What are their hobbies? Where do they live? Like, what is their energy like? Like, really act like you're having a conversation with them. Really, I did this in a meditation one time. Holy shit, it's nuts, you guys. So I would definitely recommend it. Basically, just imagine meeting up with yourself, asking questions. You can ask any question you want and an answer will just come to you. Or you can create it in your head and really tell yourself, yes, this is my future self. This is what my life is going to be like in 5 years. And as you can tell, it's all about really envisioning what you want and creating the emotional response of what you want. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Okay, well, that distracted me, but you know what I'm saying. Really create the emotional response of what you want and really create the emotion to it. Sorry, I almost lost my train of thought there. I was thinking of a million things. But really create the emotion to it and create the vision or visual of having exactly what you want. Number 5, pretend you already have what you want. What changes would you make in your life? Do those now. So one part to the law of attraction is obviously thinking about what you want. The second one is pretending like you already have what you want. And so we do that through an emotional response and also living in that lifestyle or living in that energy of already having what we want. So say you have a job that you're not really fond of. It could be anything. Say you're wanting to grow your business, or you're wanting, let's go with that. You're wanting to grow your own business and you're in a job that you completely hate. When you walk around outside or when you're going to shops, look at the fancy things that you would be able to get if your business succeeded. Look at plane tickets just because, and be like, oh yeah, that'd be cool to go there, go there. Pretend like you're already in that successful mind state and act like you would if you were, successful in this exact moment with doing what you want to attract. It doesn't just have to be with your business, literally. That was just an example. You can do anything. I had a friend that worked at a job that they really didn't like, and they were trying to grow their business and they were trying to get into marketing and real estate. And so he started dressing super nice every day, just like he would if he was already successful in his business, like he's been imagining. So it's all about living the part. And basically, for any of you who know me talking about like sleep paralysis, trying to trick your mind into thinking that you're asleep, or trying to trick your body into thinking you're asleep. It's kind of the same thing. You're tricking your mind to believe that what you want has already happened and you're actually living in that state. And the more you can embody that on a quantum level, it will start to change your life on a quantum level. And I know it might sound crazy to those of you who haven't gotten into this yet, but seriously, I will really post that link, and I definitely recommend checking it out because The Science of Getting Rich explains it on such an amazing level that I think anyone would really be excited to. It's not anything that's like woo-woo. It's really down to a science, and it explains it in the most amazing way. And so definitely check out that audiobook if it floats your goats, if you feel like that. If you feel like it, if you're feeling it, then do it. I would definitely recommend it. But these are the things that I would definitely recommend to start implementing into your life so you can start creating the life you want on a quantum level and actually seeing that in your physical existence. And remember, this is a universal law. This is how the universe works. And I can't wait to see what you're going to create once you start implementing these things. And maybe you already have implemented them. If so, congrats, great job. That's amazing. Keep it up. And for those of you who are new to it, it's never too late to start. If you want to start manifesting what you want now, today is seriously the day to start. And we're going so way farther than just like a New Year's resolution thing. We're like literally embodying a new self that we have created in our mind that we want to live in and be a part of physically. I hope that makes sense. I hope I didn't confuse any of you. And if I did, just leave a comment down below and I will answer any questions you have. Again, thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for everyone who has been asking questions or just connecting with me, even on other platforms. It's really amazing to connect to you guys. And I've been doing YouTube for less than a year, and I'm so in love with it. And I love everyone who's come to my channel just to hang out and chill and learn how to lucid dream or have out-of-body experiences. And one of my next videos is going to be on astral travel because I've gotten a lot of questions about that as well. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I will see you then. I upload every Saturday, just in case you didn't know that. So, all right, guys, and that is it for this video. Thank you so much for chilling. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and I can't wait to see what you guys create in the new year. Again, if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. And I also do have a gift for you guys. If you want to get into my 40-part lucid dreaming course and learn how to lucid dream in 30 days or less, I have a 40% discount that is going to be linked in the comments and the description of this video. So definitely sign up for that if you would like to work with me more one-on-one, and I'd love to see you there, and I'd love to help you create more lucidity in your life. So check that out if that interests you. Okay guys, I love you guys so much, and as always, I'm sending you endless love and endless lucidity.